Well, greetings everyone. Keith Young back once again with another personal growth and development message for you to continue your personal growth and development that leads to creating a better life for yourself. This is a two-part video on, does your mindset really matter for success? And I believe the answer to that is unequivocally yes. So in this video, I will be covering how we get our current mindset and how it affects the amount of success we have in your life and a business if you have a business. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed and hit that subscribe button below and click that little bell next to it for notifications of new videos coming out. So you may be asking yourself, what does mindset have to do with success? Well, success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. Success at any level starts on the inside, which means it starts in your mind. You will not be a success until you believe you are a success. So just how do we create our current mindset? Now, I have explained this in past videos, but I believe it is worth repeating. Our mind is a supercomputer, and just like any computer, we have an operating system. Our current operating system is our current set of beliefs and habits created by years of downloading, starting when we were just a baby. 95% of who you are by the time you are 35 years old is a set of memorized behavior and emotional reactions that create an identity subconsciously. 5% of your conscious mind that is plugged into reality is working against the 95% of what you memorize subconsciously. You see, we start learning at an early age, first from our parents and family members around us. Then we start learning from our teachers and the people that we hang around with. This is the foundation of who we currently are. This then becomes our operating system, which is a set of beliefs, habits, and routines that create our identity. Our operating system is stored in the subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind cannot think for itself. It just accepts everything as the truth that the conscious mind tells it. It cannot determine what's true or false, what's real or made up, or what can or cannot go wrong, etc., etc. We can only start to change things in the conscious mind. Now, I will go more into that and how to change your current reality and operating system in the second video. So what are some other ways that we add to our operating system? Well, as we get older, we are around people at work and church, social functions, people we meet, etc. And all of this adds to our belief system and our operating system. Now, other ways that we download into our operating system is the things we read, listen to, watch television. All of these ways can form certain beliefs, which leads to certain habits that we have about our everyday life and everything in our life. This then becomes our norm. Just like your computer, our operating system runs in the background without us even knowing it. Now, as we grow older, these programs become outdated and no longer serves us to maximize our potential. We feel something's not right, or we feel unfulfilled in our life, but we really do not know why we're feeling this way. After all, we've been operating like this for our whole life. So why should we be feeling like something is off? Well, let's examine some entry points of where we download these things that add to our operating system and our belief system. Remember, your beliefs becomes your habits. Your habits are what controls the actions, or in some cases, non-actions, that you take in your life, and that has an impact in your outer world. So your entry points are your five senses. The first is your eyesight. Your eyes can watch things on TV. You can read articles or books, see things happening around you, read signs and billboards, etc. So when you see something, whether it's through the television or reading something, it triggers your operating system to search for something similar that you have downloaded in the past. This then causes you to have an emotional reaction, which triggers the habit that is related to that emotion of the past similar experience. Now, this habit may no longer serve you in where you are in your current life. In fact, it can hinder you from growing as a person in that particular area of your life, whether it's money, relationships, spiritual, etc. The next thing is what you can hear. You can listen to the radio or watch television and see and hear what is going on in the program that you currently have on your television. You can hear people talk to you and express their opinions of whatever you're speaking of. You overhear conversations in a crowded room that get you thinking, or you're listening to a political speech. All of this is filtered through your belief system, and only certain things reach your subconscious mind because of the filters that you have in place subconsciously of what you've already created. The next would be your speech. I know this sense that it's referring to is actually taste, and that can actually trigger something in your subconscious as well, but I'm talking about the way you talk. This is definitely an entry point of keeping you from the lack of success that you deserve and you want. Do you talk about how hard things are, or do you talk in terms of lack and scarcity rather than abundance and prosperity? Do you talk about what you can't do rather than what you can do? When you verbalize something, you are putting it out to the universe. You are putting out either low-level vibrations or a higher level vibration. A lot of times we are speaking of lack and scarcity. We don't have this in our bank account, or we don't have this in our life. That puts out low-level vibrations, which the law of attraction returns to you as more low-level vibrations. And things start happening to you like sickness and accidents and the things that we don't want in our life. Now, the last two senses are touch and smell. These can be entry points as well of the reminders that they can evoke in our subconscious mind. You can smell something that reminds you of something pleasurable things from your childhood, or some not so pleasurable things from your childhood. This then creates emotional responses and reactions that can either be good or bad. Same thing for touch. You touch something that reminds you of something good or bad that happened to you sometime in your life. This then creates a reaction and an emotional response according to what your subconscious mind is holding, either good or bad, about that experience. So why do I bring up the five senses and entry points of downloading into your operating system? It is because you need to become aware and 100% conscious during your day to guard your entry points from unwanted programs that can be downloaded into your operating system. Your conscious mind is where changes can be made. The changes can't be made unless you're aware of what's going on. So this is how your operating system and current mindset was created. This is where your current beliefs, habits, thoughts, your identity was created. It is now stored in your hard drive, which is your subconscious mind that controls 95% of what we do on a daily basis. So if you want to create more success in your life, you have to take a look at your current operating system. Is it up to date to achieve more success in your life? If not, it's time to upgrade your operating system. And you will learn more on how to upgrade your operating system and create the success mindset for maximum achievement and using your maximum potential in the next video. Until then, wishing you much abundance, prosperity, and success, and also health, wealth, and much happiness.